Good morning, dear Cancer. How are you? Welcome. I hope you are doing very, very well, Cancer. Let's see how your energies will be available at this moment so you can use them to your advantage and see a situation from a new point of view. This reading is general. Take what resonates or vibrates with you all. If not, disregard this message. But it applies to everyone who has Sun, Ascendant, Moon, or Venus in the sign of Cancer. Cancer, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Remember to activate all the bells so you can get notifications for the new videos I upload. And if you want, you can follow me on my other TikTok and Instagram accounts where I'll be uploading new content. For all of you, we're going to channel a message for the sign of Cancer for this moment. We already have the Queen of Wands there. Let's see what comes with it. You have the King of Wands, good combination. We have the Tower here. And there's the Seven of Pentacles. Well, thank you. There is something here. I feel like a surprise, a challenge as well, especially regarding relationships. No, because there is a connection here. There is a connection of kings. We have a couple here. Surely the focus of attention right now is the couple. It also has to do with partnerships. I also see a very strong connection here, a very powerful connection between two people, but I feel like this connection is challenging you. It's like a challenge. It's not like this. It's like meeting someone who ignites you, a person for whom you feel not only great affection, a great connection, but also someone with whom there is great chemistry, a person who is taking you out of what is familiar. That's why we have this like unexpected event there. This can also be like having an emotional revelation, having a challenge with someone who invites you to step out of your comfort zone. Maybe in the way you connect with this person, or the beliefs you had about love, or how the relationship was supposed to be. All of this is being subjected to change, things you think about, especially regarding commitment, and also changes in structure. Attention to the ego. Don't hold on to this, because if you hold on to your ego here, no. When it comes to power struggles or wanting to control the situation, things get more challenging. It doesn't get tense there. Why? Well, I feel like the person they're with, what I see here are two people. You and the other person have a great presence. You have great power, right? That's why I see a very, very strong, very intense relationship here. So there might be situations like, let's see who's in charge in the relationship, right? So don't let ego get in the way, because that creates tension in the relationship about who's in charge, right? Who has the authority here, right? So I think I see that here there's a king and a queen who know what they want, who know how to handle themselves. Where there's much authority, there's also much presence and maturity. But there's also a challenge, right? That invites you to break out of that familiar zone, to break out of that comfort zone, to not operate from authority or from ego, and to break with perhaps an old way of relating. That's why the invitation is to change, which is what needs to change here. Through a bond, through a relationship, I see you seem very thoughtful. It's like thinking about this person and also preparing yourself, right, for what's coming. Take a moment there, a pause, feel it. See what this person also activates in you, right? If this is really good, What's changing in my life is being built over there, emotionally and in relationships. I feel like I have to prepare myself for this, for what's coming. Things are very different from what I had thought myself. If you've recently met someone, you're probably starting to see this person from a different or new perspective. No, with someone who really knows what they want, someone who has their own personal power and also knows how to use it. No, someone who expresses themselves openly. No. So here the issue isn't about a power struggle or seeing who's right. It's like, no, wouldn't this be counterproductive? I feel like the energy is coming from that direction. Let's see what else we have. This has started off pretty intense. All right? General and available energy. Cancer sign. Let's take 3 more arcana here. Here, arcana. Okay. Let's take 3 more arcana. All right? And all right. All right. About all this, well, let's see. Who takes control? Who do you see there as someone who wants to impose their presence, their authority? This too, this can also happen, and those are the things that start to be evaluated there. I see you like you're reflecting a lot, questioning a lot. I mean, I saw this person as different. I saw them as very different. Or maybe this person is acting mysterious with you, or they're like, hey, no, I didn't think it was that easy. This is going to give access to this person or to the development of this relationship. Naturally, there will be differences between you here, even though there are similarities in terms of energy, empowerment, and so on. There are differences, and this needs to be clear. Which one to talk about? What are the objectives that each one has? If there's a goal here as a couple, if this is going to be a passionate relationship and that's it, or if there's a desire to build something, I mean, I feel like it's necessary to clarify something, to talk about something, not to hold back certain words, and also not to be on the defensive. Because what I feel is happening here, Cancer, it's just that I don't see anything conflicting with this person here, but rather that this person is in a place of, I see it as personal empowerment. They know what they want and express themselves naturally. But there's also a challenge to the ego here. Like this person isn't making it easy for me. So I see them as different. I see them as unique. I feel like, no, they don't do what I like. I mean, this is very much about the ego too. So I kind of get into a bit of a conflict and I get defensive. It's not that I'm saying I don't see issues of anger here, but yes, pay attention, Cancer, because there's something here that needs to be acknowledged. Either it's something you don't want to see or it's being covered up or ignored. Especially when it comes to where the relationship is going, issues related to authority, temperament, imposition, and so on. So, what is it that you're avoiding seeing or maybe avoiding acknowledging? Okay, it's also a time to be super honest with yourself. I feel that, It's like you have to define what you want with this person. If you really want to make it official, if you want to give the relationship a definition, that's why I say, if it's really going to stay as a passionate connection or just a friendship, no, but I feel like the energy is heading in that direction, right? What am I running away from? No, what is it? I don't want to see. What is it that I don't want to acknowledge? What truth? No, what truth am I avoiding seeing? Wow, this has come out pretty intense. Let's see what else we have, dear Cancer. Let's take 3 more arcana. You have the 10 of Cups Temperance, the 2 of Wands, and here we have the 7 of Cups. Well, you have good energy here. That's why I feel that this reflection and this evaluation with things to change, or with this challenge that this person or this connection represents. I think there's also an invitation to change here, to be clear with the other person, and also to reach an agreement. No, because even though it's true that you share something, you share energy, you share that fire, you share that intensity, that authority, right? There are also certain differences in terms of tastes, goals, and interests. What I'm feeling here is that you are going to choose the middle path, right? Because temperance invites precisely that agreement, that common ground. We are different. We are like water and oil, but can we create something new together? A truly healthy bond, right? It does require commitment. It requires care. It requires balance, also equilibrium, stepping away from extremes a bit, right? And also being patient with the development of the relationship. I think you will also be coming down to reality. I feel like you'll be clearing up doubts, clarifying things for yourselves as well. Seeing this person for who they really are, not as you would have liked them to be, and starting to align yourselves, right? Aren't you going to be here drinking? There's an evolution here. It's not just a decision you make, and this decision is a step forward. It's a decision to move forward, to make this agreement with this person, to reach that common ground, to achieve that balance. Because that's where I feel harmony is. That's where happiness is. There is great potential in this couple. And possibly here, we're talking about building it. This could even be a family. Doesn't this have potential for the future? I feel like this person could be your ideal love, your dream partner, right? Since there's something here, I'm not saying it's perfect because we're not discussing perfect couples or people. That person you've always dreamed of being with, that ideal love, that person you laugh with, that person you enjoy being with, right? I really feel like they can make you very, very happy. That person also gives you security, helps you grow. But all the energy here is inviting you to go out, to step out of what you know. Not daring to enter a relationship that's different, new, which at first involves challenges, also means leaving your ego behind, not imposing your will either, or how the relationship should be. And also starting to adapt, to the pace, to be patient, to listen to the other person, to try to reach that middle ground between your personality and the other person's personality. Let's see what we have in the animal oracle. What will be the totem that will be accompanying you, dear Cancer? All right. You have the hummingbird, The hummingbird is a bridge between different planes and can carry messages from one place to another. It assures you your loved ones, living or departed, are at peace, love you, and are with you. In addition, the hummingbird is a bearer of energy, beauty, and vitality. Invoke its spirit when you are tired or feeling down. Tell it your wishes, and it will carry your message to the Great Spirit so that they may soon come true. Dear Cancer, this is what we have seen. For all of you, have a beautiful day, and we'll see you here next time.